Okay. Let's do this. It is a crappy rainy day. To take today off, but I totally spaced out, and when I got back to the office yesterday, I forgot to ask for the day. I could have called in sick today. I didn't, but it is what it is. I guess because it was yesterday that I got the message, but I think they did it on the 1st. They posted it for the 1st. Yeah, I'm not doing well with this. I thought I wanted from the person who reported me on Twitch that led to a week suspension that cascaded into a whole mess and a separation from me and the community that I was a part of. Not the community that I was building, the community that I was a part of. The community that I am building is so small I can't even begin to tell you. Because that community online is literally just me. But the community that I was a part of, I made a rift between them, and I did that. I did not handle the suspension well. I did not handle it. I did not handle it even remotely as well as I could have. I did not handle it with poise. I did not handle it with. I was angry. I was venting. I was, all those. If I could say a bad thing about how I handled it, that's how I handled it. I handled it wrong. It is it is definitely a thing where what you should not do when dealing with animosity and people people attacking you. I handled it like a baby, and I pouted, and I held my breath, and all this stuff, and got really mad and angry. I took it out on the community that I was a part of. They bore all of it. They saw the worst of me, and I don't even think most of them even realize it. That's one of the reasons why I just started pulling the plug on everything, because I just could not handle that. The fact that I didn't have a lot of people being, I had a few, just so you know, not a few people that basically, were wondering what was going on, and trying to figure out, how. I probably treated them more like crap because of it. And I should have. It's like I said, it became a big mess. And if you've watched any of these videos and me ever mentioning my suspension from Twitch, you know that I, stood there on my soapbox, spouting, all I want from this person is an apology, and, I'm not mad at them, and I just want to find out why, and, there has to be a real reason. Well, they sent me a message. I thought it was the apology, so I, of course, enthusiastically opened it up. I went in with that mindset, just so you know. I had the mindset of this is an apology to me. And I thought I was finally getting what I wanted. Well, they blamed me. They blamed me for them reporting me. They don't feel that they did anything wrong. They feel it was completely justified, and even the consequences that happened from it were completely justified. Now, if they told me this, if when this was going on, because I was still in communication with them and I didn't even know it was them, if they told me then, I would have been furious at them. I'm not even going to tell you. I would have been furious at them. But I would have kind of understand their self-righteousness because they're standing by their statement. The fact that it's now 5 months, little over 5 months, since this occurred, a lot of things have happened. A lot of things have changed. My connection to them has been severed, and it is. Oh, and as you notice, I'm still not saying their name because one of the things that they praised me on in their direct message, one of the things they praised me on was the fact that I left their name out of it. But it's my fault. It's my fault that they reported me. And like I said, they still don't feel that they did anything wrong. Even after Twitch exonerated me. They still feel that they didn't do anything wrong. What they were mad at me about, this is the reason why they reported me, because they didn't report me for any videos, any sexual content, that sexually explicit content, which is what I was suspended for. There was none of that in my videos. The reason that they did it is because they feel that I've been false. They feel that I'm a liar and that I am not a friend or a sibling or a brother to the LGBTQ community. And that's because I refuse, and even right now, I refuse to be an ally. I am not your straight ally. I wouldn't even call myself straight. So I'm not just an ally. I'm not an ally of the LGBTQ community. I am not a member of the LGBTQ community. Because of people like this. They proved my point by doing what they did. I'm not accepted as a member of the LGBTQ community. And I am painfully aware of that. As far as me being an ally, the reason I don't consider myself an ally is because I don't agree and I don't align myself with every aspect of the community. There's a lot of things that I like. There's a lot of fluff, I guess. You know, as they say in the 40K community, there's a lot of fluff in there that I think that should be ideals that people strive to be and strive to do. But as far as how the community treats each other, I don't agree with most of it. As far as how the community treats people outside the community, I don't agree with most of it. I don't agree with the methods for what they're trying to do. I don't agree with most of it. And I should, because I'm not a member, so I don't have to. But I'm not going to blindly follow you guys. I'm not going to blindly follow the community into this. If I agree with it, I'm going to stand by you. If somebody's being harmed, you know, if somebody's being bullied, I'm going to stand, you know, and protect as best I can with everything I have in me. I'm going to protect the person being bullied, regardless of what community or what organization or what religious, you know, their race, gender, all that stuff. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that you are being forced to do something that you absolutely refuse to do. Somebody is trying to take control over you. It's the reason I don't support the Republican Party in any way, shape, or form, because they want control. For a fucking party that's supposed to be about less government and deregulation and all this other bullshit, when it all goes down to, they still want control. They're going to start by taking control over what women can or cannot do. Not their fucking right. And they're not protecting the freaking fetus or the babies and all this other stuff, because they don't give a shit about the babies. They don't give a shit about the unborn. They are not pro-life. They're just anti-choice. And I don't care how pro-life they call themselves and what they freaking do. When you see what they stand for and what they're doing, and the harm that they do to people, and their bullying tactics, they can go fuck themselves. Now, we're going to get back to the freaking what I'm still fucking pissed off about, which is this apology, not apology, sorry, not sorry, freaking direct message that I got. Yeah, never blame the person that you're apologizing to. I know you said you're sorry in the DM, but you don't blame me. You don't blame me for your actions. Your actions, you own them. Fucking take fucking responsibility for yourself. I didn't force you. I didn't force you to do it. I didn't bully you to do, you know, to suspend me. I didn't even fucking dare you to do it. Totally fucking blindsided by this whole thing, and it's fucking ruined me. And it destroyed my standing in the community that I belong to. Destroyed it. I'm never going to recover from that. And that's my fault. Those are the actions that I took, because I didn't take it on the chin. You should have just said, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to cause you any harm or trouble. That's all you had to say. I mean, yes, I really wanted to know why you did it. I think it's a stupid fucking reason. The fact that I claimed that I wasn't an ally of yours. I don't have to be your fucking ally. You don't have to force me to like you. The more you force me, the more I fucking hate you. You guys gotta come up with a better fucking plan than that. Then you invite me back like nothing happened, like I don't freaking, like I'm not mad at you still. You're forgiving me that now that I've, seen the light, that I'm a fucking ally. I'm not. Still won't be. I'm not your fucking ally. Fucking hate that term too. Acts like I had that's something I don't have a choice with because of my nature. I don't have a choice. You get that, the community gets that from me regardless. But I'm gonna keep my open mind, and I'm gonna keep the way I think, and I'm stubborn as fucking hell, so I'm gonna do all that shit. And no idea how mad I am at that. Just fucking say you're sorry. God damn it. I don't care what feelings. I take responsibility for every fucking word I say. And people misinterpret it, and I'll take responsibility for them misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'll take that responsibility. And you have to approach me. You can't go behind my fucking back and do fucking reporting me for something that I had nothing. You weren't even in the same freaking realm. That's what pisses me off. They filed fucking charges against me. It wasn't just a suspension done by bots, which is what everybody told me, and I believed them, and I was like okay with it. And throughout the entire fucking suspension, I was just like going, you know what, they're just going to reverse this. They're going to come to their senses. It's because I did that lifeguard freaking, model. That's what I thought it was originally. I thought this is the sexually explicit material. Somebody told me feet. So I showed my feet online, and that could have been the sexually explicit material. And when they were threatening to press charges against me, I was like going, oh, this is just. And then when they pressed the charges against me, I still thought it was a fucking joke. This is all during COVID, so everything's online. So I thought it was a freaking joke. Here I was, going in there without fucking representation. They freaking pressed the charges against me. Had to fucking hire a lawyer to get the charges dropped. Money out of money I don't have. Fucking asshole. Why'd you fucking do that? I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve it at all. Didn't deserve even a slight of that. Even an inch of that. Didn't deserve it. And the fact that most people can't understand why the fuck I'm so mad about it makes me infuriated. And I feel fucking alone. In the entire community that I belong to. The entire community. It was so bad, I felt like going back to my uni. Because at least I felt comfort and safe there. Followed you guys out. Why? Watching my life freaking get turned upside fucking down. And like I said, I did not handle this. I should have done what everybody was telling me I should do about private situations compared to my public life. I should have done exactly what they tell me to do. Just keep my fucking mouth shut. Don't talk about finances. Don't talk about this stuff. Don't talk about the inner workings. Don't talk about how Twitch is fucking just railing you and stealing every fucking dime they can from you. Don't talk about that shit. That's what they keep telling me. They still tell me not to talk about this. And maybe it is one of the reasons why I get such fucking lousy freaking, viewership. But also, having nobody watching these videos, or a few people watching these videos, allows me to fucking continue to say this shit. Because if I do become popular, I'm not gonna stop. And fuck those people. And fuck the corporations too. They suck. YouTube's not the best. It's just better. Being better is not freaking high, that's not a high watermark. They're just better. Better than fucking Twitch. Twitch freaking rob you. Freaking steal your fucking soul. To the point where you're not creative anymore. You're basically just a drone doing the same bullshit that everybody else is doing. And all the trendsetters and all the things, they're already fucking millionaires. So they don't fucking care. They don't care about you. They don't care about the community. They don't care about anything. Except for who their small freaking group is. Fucking still pisses me off. I'm still upset by it. I can't even begin to tell you how upset I am by this whole thing. And, maybe this is a bad time. Maybe because my subathon's not doing too well and people can't follow the basic directions, or nobody wants the fucking doll. I was gonna, one of the things I was gonna do, it was yesterday. I was going to tell you this, I was going to tell the story of it. But I'm like, going, why? Nobody's really fucking watching these videos, and nobody fucking cares. They're all fucking Tiny Deadpool right there. Nobody gives a shit. And I am exactly how I feel, alone. One person who've actually followed directions that have been like that, like, I feel like I'm, pooping on him as well. And I'm like going, no, thank God one person who followed directions. It's amazing to me. Like I said, if I hit 100 subscribers before next year, before I basically call it a day. So before January 31st, I think I set my birthday. So before my birthday next year, if I hit 100 subscribers before then, I'm just gonna send that guy fucking, the ash doll. If he's still around. I wasn't kidding yesterday when I talked about like how few videos people have watched. The one thing I didn't mention about the 42 videos that people have watched, that it's not necessarily different videos. It could be one video that my subscribers have watched. One video. They could have all watched the exact same video. They could have all watched the Iron Mouse video. Because that has more than 42 freaking likes in it. I mean, more than 42 views in it. I think it has like 10 likes. This is YouTube, right? Yeah, it has less than 5. I don't think I have anything that's over 5 likes. I'll have to look at it. I'll look at it and I'll get back to you. But yeah, it's not necessarily 42 different videos. I have over 300 videos, and the most they could have been was 42 videos, but it's not necessarily 42 videos watched. My subscribers, you know, and here's even the kicker of it all. All right, it doesn't count the videos that you watched before you subscribed. So if you were watching a video and you liked it in the middle of it and you subscribed to me, that video still counts as a non-subscribed video. So those videos don't count. But any videos you watched after on my site, after you subscribed, those videos, those are the ones that count. Now, here's the thing. If you're a subscriber and let's say you've watched 15 of my videos, or even 2 videos, you know, 10 times. Let's just say that. You know, because I have a couple popular videos that still get freaking views. So let's say, you know, somebody watches it 10 times. Let's say 4 people have watched 10 different videos. I have, you know, the loud noises. You can crank out 4 or 5 videos in a day. They're only 5 minutes long. So let's just say 4 people watch 4 people watch 10 videos. That's 40 videos out of the 42. I have 63 subscribers and they've only watched 42 videos. And the number's actually less than 42, just so you know. If you're thinking like, oh, by this time, I could have subscribers that actually have watched over 42 videos. No, I'm not even at 42 videos. It's 0.6%, and that's what I based mine was on, was 1% of my viewed videos. I've never had that, just so you know. My site has never reached the point where subscribers have watched over a percentage of videos. It hasn't been 1 month that that's happened. Most of my viewers are not subscribed. And I don't think I have a lot of returning people returning to watch other things. Loud noise is definitely my most popular videos. Sleep streams, for some reason, I still don't understand why those get the most views. It's beyond my comprehension. The last sleep stream that I just did, and the reason it's beyond my comprehension is because it literally is just me sleeping, and I've taken a loop of me sleeping, and now that I'm heading to work, I'm playing that loop of me sleeping. So you get some real sleep, and then you get some fake sleep, and people eat that up. But like I said, it could take one person to go through my site, One person can go through my site and really change the entire analytics on everything. One person could do that. That's how easy it would be for somebody to do that. I mean, yeah, they'd have to like a bunch of videos and they'd have to watch a bunch of videos, but they could change the dynamic. They could change the focus. They could actually change the focus of the most watched videos from loud noises to playing with, or this is not a test, or they could actually do that. They could. That's how one person could do that. One person going through my site. One person can go in there, subscribe, and watch, and literally and watch just the loud noises for 2 hours. Will completely change the dynamic of my site. I think I remember watching a Nux video, and he was talking about like how 50% of his viewers aren't subscribed, and that they should subscribe. And I'm like, 50%? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I had 50% of the people subscribed actually watching videos? That would be amazing. It wouldn't take much. But getting back to I'm taking a breather from Discord because of this whole freaking craziness. And yeah, I got what I wanted. I got my wish, which kind of makes me it is a be careful what you wish for. I mean, I didn't get what I wished for, which was a fucking apology, sincere apology, but I did get my reason why they did it. Even if I think it's a stupid reason, even if I think that it makes no sense, it meant something to them, and it actually still means something so strongly to them that they're going to stand by it. Like they would do it again. Like I deserved whatever I got. I mean, they don't know. They have no idea what I've been going through with this. The fact that they want me to pretty much come back and be a participant in their shit, is insulting at best, malicious at worst. But that's the reason why they exist. I mean, they're part of Twitch. It's the Twitch machine. Completely unrelated to that mess, because I mentioned that, going back to my uni. When I left my uni, I had first it was 1, and then it was 3 rebound streamers to basically replace Muni, and I I gave them, I'm going to say like I didn't give them the opportunity, and, I treated them as a rebound and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is that I gave them everything that I poured everything into it. I was a participant. I did the things, that I said I was going to do. I even bought some of their merch. The third one I donated money to, as a goodbye. Um, and I don't watch them anymore. And um, I think it's because the Miyuni lie, um, of what Twitch is and how it works. And here I was on, back, doing it again, pretending that I'm a part of this community, pretending I'm part of that community, and, participating and hanging out and laughing and joking and stuff like that. And then they made me realize, like, I am not part of that. And what I go through and what I am faced with, the challenges. I mean, one of them actually said that if I had any questions on streaming and doing this stuff, and I turned to them and I asked them, and they ignored me. And I understand that they had their own stuff that they're doing and stuff like that, but after they ignored me, I dealt with the suspension, and they were the first person that I turned to during the suspension. And when they ignored me, I dumped their Discord and stopped following them and stuff like that. I still followed them on Twitter, and this person followed me back, which, unlike the other two, which have never followed me on Twitter. But then again, I don't understand Twitter, so that brings up a whole different freaking can of worms. And yeah, so but I closed out of the Discord, and didn't unfriend them or anything like that. I just kind of like, needed to have a little bit of silence. I quit the community that was formed right after they left uni. I quit them too. So I just needed some silence, and I was going to do that again when I got this message, but again, it's the exact same thing, and decided I'm just going to take a break from Discord, as opposed to but yeah, so everything is what it is, and when I came back, tried to pretend like nothing changed, under the Discord, and I was doing that, and out of nowhere, just so you know, she long since quit my Discord, so she was not a part of. She knew none of the shit that was going down. She was part of the Discord for a little bit. She got into the Christmas card, and then she could never figure out how to click the rules to be a part of it, and that's okay. I chalked that up to, like, that's what it means, but it is one of the reasons why I quit her Discord, because she quit mine. And just kind of wanted the silence. So I quit all the Discords except for my own, and silence was deafening. So yeah, when I went back and kind of like with my, heart in my hand type of deal, and I just tried to like sneak in and pretend like I never left, she sends me a DM, wondering what the fuck, why am I back? I did all these horrible things to her, and I didn't even realize I did any horrible things to her. And just so you know, by this time she had not unfollowed me on Twitter. So she had some idea if she was watching that at all. She could have muted me, and that's the reason why she didn't know what was happening. But I apologized. I even said, hey, I deserve anything you give me. So whatever you feel is necessary to do, you do it. If you don't think I should belong here, I won't be here. It's that simple. I can go. And she did a no. But in the same breath, she unfollowed me on Twitter. The same breath. The reason I went back onto her Discord and I followed her on Twitch because I made a new account. The reason I did that was because she was still following me on Twitter. And when she unfollowed me on Twitter, I was just like going, oh. So I stayed around for like a week or so because I was like, I just went through this whole freaking deal with her about this, and maybe she'll just come, she'll refollow me on Twitter, but she didn't. So I finally just dumped it. Didn't say goodbye. And then later I was on, I was chatting with somebody I'm close to, and obviously we have mutuals. We have mutual friends together. And she was there, and she started saying hi and everything like that, and I didn't even know how to respond. I didn't even know how to be a part of that. I'm not a part of it anymore. I changed my avatar so I can be, part of her group and everything like that. But I'm not part of that. It's like I've done that with all three of them. I made different avatars to match them. And it's just kind of a waste of time. Alright, I got to go to work. Like I said, I thought I was going to have a day off. If he's going to send me home, I might just go home. I don't know. I didn't want to waste the gas getting here. So if I'm wasting the gas getting here, I'm going to work. That's how it's going to be. We'll pick another day. Alright? I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having a great day. And as always, cool beans. Alright, take care. Okay. Let's do this. It is a crappy rainy day. To take today off, but I totally spaced out, and when I got back to the office yesterday, I forgot to ask for the day. I could have called in sick today. I didn't. It is what it is. I guess because it was yesterday that I got the message, but I think they I think they did it on the 1st. They posted it for the 1st. Yeah, I'm not doing well with this. I thought I wanted from the person who reported me on Twitch that led to a week's suspension that cascaded into a whole mess and a separation